wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything. What's with these homies dissing my girl? Why do they got her from? What did we ever do to these guys? And I know you're mine.
We're a couple miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos on Sunday Night Primetime.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space the racks on me, camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. Twin, Sonny Hessel and Grub. I'm not like them, I put clip over clip.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Return.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and a yard.
Somebody gotta do it. I know. Somebody gotta do it. I tell you, watch him do it. He's a five outside off from the music. They like what he owns. This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Hold on, set. Captain.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Odafe Owe in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Joe. Hold on, set. Ready. Olay.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
In punt formation for the Broncos. Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Set. Kappa. Ready.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
5-9.
Play action now. It's Herbert. The left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Tip.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Now he'll run it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bombers. Oh, my son! Ready!
A first down throw for Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Oh, my son! Ready!
They'll throw. It's Nix. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Oh, my son! Ready!
On first down, it's Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, my son! Joe. Ready!
Here's Nix to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Ready! Bombers.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Deion Henley. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. Oh, a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
That'll be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
Number one rule of throwing the ball out to the boundary, Mike, you can't be late with the ball, because when you do, that's exactly what happens. Corner does a great job breaking in front, catches it in stride, and he could have just walked into the end zone. There was nobody in front of him.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. Broncos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he is out of bounds. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
The RPO, that one is complete. Down the left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Lambert-Smith, touchdown LA. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Almost set. Captain, ready. Right here.
Nick snap on first and 10. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
The ball comes out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Here's first and 10.
Bombers. Almost set. Away.
Back to throw is Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first opportunity to both run and pass.
Almost set. Ready.
On the ground, this is Harvey. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate. It makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Harvey is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go with Hampton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, L.A.
First down, Chargers.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Moment to try. Hey, Kappa. Hey, go Lion.
Motion man is Johnston. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jonathan Cooper. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Lion. Let's go. Baylor Tiger.
Throwing, Herbert. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
His kick is good.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. My name is Hut. Olay. Captain.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. It's a gain of 34.
Almost set. Ready. My name is Hut.
Throwing. Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Man, what a big tough play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Bombers. Almost set. Ready. My name is Hut.
On second down, it's Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Ready. My name is Hut. Chill. Away. Captain, 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 captain. Olay, olay, olay.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
A 50-yard attempt.
Watson's kick is good. And the Broncos will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no return here. This is a touchback. On 1st down, Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. 59, 59.
To throw, it's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the 1st half. That one picks up a 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, a run with Hampton. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. This one caught at the floor. And he'll take it on in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. As Chargers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. 2nd second and 10.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Herbert now on first down. That one complete to McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Herbert to throw on second down. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Motion man is Johnston. Herbert to the air again. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Ladd McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game and number 14 for the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Almost. Captain. Ready. Ready. Olay.
Play action now. It's Nix. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Give now to Harvey, running right. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 2.
Almost set. Joe. Ready.
Back to throw is Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Almost.
A run with Harvey. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second
Second down.
3.
and 3.
At the 17-yard line.
Captain, captain, captain. Oh, my son. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is caught. And he's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are able to edge a bit closer.
24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
McConkey in motion. Herbert now on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, let's go. What is it?
Herbert. Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
And the Chargers first down. A gain of 7. First down, Chargers.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Get out. Go.
Captain trying to work inside. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ocean man is Johnston. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden the second. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Hampton will start before it. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble. Earlier in in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Second and 10, they'll try to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
A first down throw for Nix. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Nix now on first and 10. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready. Bombers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Nix going to throw for it. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. A give, and here comes Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
McConkey in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Chargers
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Forced to his right. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Back to the air once more on second down. This is caught at 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Hampton is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bombers.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, it's Nix. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. Third down coming up.
Ready? Joe.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Denver first down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. And he's going to set up second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Captain. Hold on, set. Ready? Olay.
Throwing is Nix. Flush to his right. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready? Right here. Joe. Captain.
Back to throw is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after after that play.
A gain of 12. First down, Chargers.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. There's that man again, another catch.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers, first down.
McConkey in motion.
10 at the 42-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look